When someone asks us to do something, invites us to do something, or even offers us something that we don't want to accept or do, we need to decline. However, how can we decline without making the other person feel hurt? In some cases, even though we may want to express our refusal, we understand that doing so might negatively affect our relationship. Therefore, we cannot decline too harshly, as we do not want the other person to feel disappointed or embarrassed when receiving our rejection. However, if we don't learn how to gracefully and firmly refuse things we don't want, things that go against our values, the consequences can sometimes be quite severe. In this challenging context, philosophy emphasizes the importance of setting personal boundaries. Philosophers also assert that we should understand the power of saying no. Often we feel trapped in the habit of prioritizing the needs and desires of others, regardless of how it impacts our personal well-being. Therefore, in today's video, we will embark on a journey to explore the drawbacks of this habit and also learn about the importance of recognizing and respecting our personal limits. First and foremost, I must affirm that this is a fairly common phenomenon in today's world. Many people on this planet tend to invest a significant amount of their time and effort into others, sometimes exceeding their own limits. As a result, they find themselves in distressing situations but struggle to utter the word no when asked for help. So what are the reasons behind these behaviors? A simple explanation is that people who possess this habit often crave admiration and recognition from those around them. They carry an inner emptiness and fear disappointing others, which makes them hesitant to refuse. What these individuals may not realize is that their excessive concern for others' opinions and the events around them can become a trap that confines them. At this point, they may face a highly dangerous problem: the risk of losing themselves. These individuals may have grown up in an environment where love and care were conditional upon meeting others' expectations. This behavior has led them to believe that this is the only way to earn someone's love or respect. I believe that their actions are akin to trying to exchange their time and effort for shallow emotional responses in an attempt to fill the void within themselves. They often do not consider finding a new path to heal themselves. Instead, they continue to live with the belief nurtured from a young age that only by providing benefits to others and making them happy can they receive love and affection. So, I will share with you the first key to unlock this healing process, which is that you should set boundaries for yourself. If you agree to any request from others, even in unreasonable cases, Stoic philosophy reminds you that you are setting the stage for future requests. Although they can handle it themselves, they still ask you simply because you are too accommodating. Therefore, in necessary cases, you need to say no to the requests of others to show them that not everything can be asked for as a favor. Instead, they need to learn to deal with it themselves. At the same time, still signal that you will help them when it's genuinely necessary. The second key to breaking this cycle lies in developing a healthy relationship with yourself. Specifically, Stoic philosophers advise you to learn to evaluate your own opinions and needs. By doing so, they remind you that you are embarking on a path built upon genuine values and self-satisfaction. At this point, others' opinions no longer play the most crucial role. Instead, they are just a small part of that journey. You are the one who decides your happiness and values. When you establish a positive relationship with yourself, it's also when you gain the most profound self-understanding. You understand what you need and want, enabling you to set clear goals and essential boundaries. This makes it easier to apply the art of refusal within yourself. The next precious strategy I want to share with you to reclaim your freedom and self-respect is the principle of letting go. No one among us can count how many people we meet throughout our lives. And among the countless people, how many do not respect our boundaries? How many only seek to take advantage of our goodwill? How many rely on us and repay us with their cruelty and selfishness? Surely none of us can answer this question, can we? For this reason, showing these people that you are always ready to walk away from them at any time is an action to assert your inner independence and self-control. Always remember that stepping out of a toxic relationship with someone is not just an action. It is also evidence of your self-esteem and self-respect. Throughout the journey of life, we will encounter countless different people. Some encounters may be fleeting, like leaves carried by the wind, while others may leave a deep imprint on our hearts. Every encounter, whether brief or lasting, will leave a unique mark on our personal story. The decision to step away from a relationship is not always easy. It often comes with an event that tips the balance, a mix of various emotions: joy, sorrow, hope, and relief. For relationships, this is a declaration of independence, showing that you control your choices and actions with great precision. No is not just a simple refusal, it's also an act of self-respect and self-awareness. It allows us to reject situations that don't align with our desires, commitments that put pressure on us, and behaviors that don't respect us. When using this word decisively, it's a sign that the inner strength within us is gradually awakening, making us more confident and powerful. Next, we will delve further into the direction, or in other words, goals, one of the factors that guide us to where we want to go, and see its crucial role in the journey of learning to say no. Firstly, it's the element that helps us understand where we are going, what we are doing, and what results we are aiming for. Don't underestimate these simple actions and questions because, even though they are very common, they help individuals make decisions more accurately and easily. In reality, this principle from Stoic philosophers is just a broader way of saying self-understanding. As there is an integration of principles in this video, if you can implement any one principle that we've mentioned, I'm confident that you can conquer the rest. Finally, we want to advise you to always remember that each of us has our own life, and you don't have to chase after everyone's requests if you feel uncomfortable. Instead of trying to please everyone around you, Stoic philosophers remind you to preserve your self-esteem by mastering the skill of refusal. This is a principle that will be very helpful for all of us in both work and life. When we know how to say no, it affirms our self-worth and earns us respect from others instead of being seen as someone who is easy to exploit or bully. Therefore, you have more time and energy to focus on your work, your life, and pursue your own aspirations. Most of the time, accepting tasks you dislike can lead to pressure and frustration. So, by refusing, you lighten your load and avoid stress and fatigue. Rejecting others' requests is not selfish if it affects your personal well-being. Furthermore, learning the skill and art of saying no also helps you gain a more objective view of all issues in life, allowing you to evaluate situations clearly and fairly. The art of saying no will lead each of us to success faster and more enduringly. While most people in today's world are afraid to say no to others out of fear of upsetting them or damaging previously good relationships, Stoic philosophers still advise you to say no in a subtle and skillful way to make it easier for others to empathize with you. Despite the fact that helping others is commendable, we must always remind ourselves that everyone has their own responsibilities and lives. When you've carefully evaluated that a request exceeds your capacity, you should decline it without overthinking it. Otherwise, in some cases, your kindness may be exploited for personal gain, deception, or even endanger your own safety. Therefore, before agreeing to help someone, observe and evaluate the situation meticulously and cautiously. The skill of refusal is an important art in life. Knowing how to say no cleverly and tactfully will help you enhance your self-worth and quickly achieve success. Through today's video, we have explored the importance of the art of saying no in human life. And if you find the content we've shared useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue accompanying us on future journeys. Thank you for watching our video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next ones.